On today's video, I'm going to talk about why I prefer my fishing boat to be a tiller control boat. Hey there, outdoor YouTubers. Well, about 25 years ago, I was looking to get a new boat. I had a little bit of a budget, so there was some flexibility as to what style and type of boat that I could get. But without hesitation, I knew I wanted to get a tiller control boat. And I know some of you might be saying, well, why wouldn't you get a side console steering control boat or a walk-through windshield steering control boat, right? Steering wheels are cool, you got the cockpit, get to drive it, it's like a car or a spaceship or something. Well, the biggest reason that I wanted to go with a tiller control boat is that it is a huge space saver when compared with a steering side console boat. And you guys know what I'm talking about. The steering console takes up a lot of space. The seat that you sit in when you're driving the boat takes up a lot of space. And that space that's taken up by the steering console and the cockpit or the driver's seat is not very useful for anything other than actually driving the boat. It's not going to be easy to cast a shoreline while you're sitting in that driver's seat of a steering console boat. The steering wheel is going to be in the way, and you're not really even facing the right direction. It's not ideal at all. With a tiller control boat, the driver's seat or the cockpit really performs double duty. You have all the controls for your gas motor right there. You have your sonar right there. You have your transom mount electric motor right there. And you've also got plenty of room to fish in that seat too. I know I used to do a lot of back trolling for walleyes, and that tiller control boat is just perfect for that. Hey guys, just a quick reminder. If you're looking for more Upper Michigan outdoor content, be sure to check out our Patreon page. Now, the Knetter's Practical Outdoors Patreon page has been up for well over a year now. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. So I'll leave a link to the Knetter's Practical Outdoors Patreon page down in the description of this video if you want to check it out and give it a test drive. And you guys know what I mean by back trolling, right? You're going in reverse with your gas motor at a very slow speed, okay? You're sitting there with the tiller, you've got the control arm in your hand, you're watching your sonar, you're maybe back trolling, trying to hug a contour, and you've also probably got a rod in hand and you're dragging around very slowly maybe some kind of live bait rig. And that's kind of where these wave whacker splash guards that I have on the back of my boat come into play. As you're trolling backwards, those splash shields keep the waves from splashing into the back of your boat and kind of spraying up into you. And then the going in reverse part just gives you so much better control as you're kind of trying to go along and maybe watch that sonar and hug that contour. Because you guys know this, right? Pulling a boat gives you a lot more control than trying to push it. Hey guys, be sure to stop by Camaro's Crawlers for all your live bait needs. My buddy Ronnie Camaro, the owner of Camaro's Crawlers Bait Shop, always has the freshest live bait. And don't forget about Camaro's Crawlers rental services. Do you need a canoe or a kayak? Well, head on down to Camaro's Crawlers and check out Ronnie's selection. And ever since Ronnie Camaro's dad had that hip surgery, Ronnie does have one rental boat available also. And remember, with every Camaro's Crawlers canoe, kayak, or boat rental, Ronnie always throws in a free half dozen of worms. So if you need to get set up to do some fishing, be sure to stop by Camaro's Crawlers. Hey, how do you think I got this walleye? And then as you're back trolling, you've got the resistance of the back of the boat that you're pushing against as you're going along. And that really helps out if you have like a bigger gas motor that you're trying to back troll with, because some of those bigger gas motors, even at their slowest idle speed, is still going to be too fast if you were forward trolling. So back trolling helps you get down to a nice, almost crawl, barely moving type speed, even with some of those bigger gas motors. And then, like I said earlier, if you're trying to back troll with a steering console and fish at the same time, that steering wheel, it's just going to be in the way. The positioning of the seat just isn't going to work out. It's just not going to be ideal. Now, for some fishermen, utilizing your boat space to the max really doesn't matter that much. Maybe they fish by themselves a lot. Maybe they only fish with one other person quite a bit. Well, in that case, having a steering console in the middle of the boat really doesn't make that much difference. But for me, my boat is only 16 feet long, and sometimes I take 2 or 3 other people fishing with me, so I really like to maximize that boat space by having tiller controls. Now, there is advantages to having a steering console boat or a walk-through console boat. If you like to do a lot of forward trolling with your gas motor, a steering console boat might be right for you. Although it's no problem to forward troll with a tiller either. But one big advantage to steering consoles or walk-through windshield type consoles is that they generally have a windshield. So if you fish a lot in colder weather, and you're running your boat 40, 50 miles an hour, you are probably going to want to have a windshield to duck behind when you're zipping around spot to spot. Or maybe even if you're just out doing a lot of trolling, a windshield is going to help to keep that spray and wind off you. So there's a lot of different advantages and disadvantages to both the tiller and the steering console controls. And you know, guys, leave some comments below. Let me know, what type of boat do you prefer to fish out of? Or let me know some of the advantages or disadvantages that I might have forgot to mention. But whether you're fishing with a tiller control or a steering console control, the main thing is you're out fishing, right? And that's the best part. Eat shark. Very good. So guys, if you're interested in more videos about getting out and enjoying the great outdoors of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, be sure to check out the entire channel. And if you enjoy what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. And for bonus content, be sure to check out our Patreon page. A link to this page can be found in the description of this video. And also, guys, remember to hunt, fish, laugh, repeat. Thanks for watching, and God bless.